A little over 20 months ago, I was stuck. I had moved to Canada. I was working between multiple jobs trying to manage my expenses with my college fees, and I was constantly questioning if this is what life was supposed to be like. I knew I wanted something more, something that could give me time for myself, something that could give me the freedom to go out with my friends whenever I want without looking at my bank account twice, and of course, enjoy my life. And if you're feeling the same way right now, like you want to do something online but you just don't know where to begin, this video is for you. Let me take you back when I first moved to Canada. Everything was new, the country, the systems, and even the weather here. Just after 2 months of being in Canada, I saw myself juggling between multiple part-time jobs, trying to figure the things out, and somewhere between all of that, I saw myself losing my spark. It really felt like life had turned into a loop. Wake up, work, cook, sleep, and just repeat the same thing every single day. I still remember thinking and talking to myself, I didn't move across the world just for this. I literally had so many dreams when I left home, and yet here I was, too tired to even think clearly what I really wanted to do. But I still had that fire inside me. You know, that desire to do something different and to do something of my own. And that is when I started learning about digital products. All of this started with just one video. I actually saw someone who created a small digital product, hosted it online, and now she was making sales every single day without any office setup, without a huge team, and obviously without clocking in into a 9 to 5. And on the other side, here I was literally juggling between so many jobs every single day. Watching that lady make money every single day by selling her digital products, I was so intrigued, but to be honest, I was too skeptical. I was constantly thinking, could I, someone with no business background, no marketing degree, and barely any time between all the part-time jobs, can actually do this? But the more I started learning, the more it started making sense to me. Digital products are low cost to start. Once created, you can sell it over and over again, and you don't really have to manage any inventory or shipping of these kinds of products. And that is where my journey began. I started with a very simple product that was not something very massive. It all started with the simple 8 pages guide that I created, which was leading people to a simple course for which I was an affiliate. I literally had zero audience at that time, like no follower and no social media experience at all. But guess what? I started showing up anyway. I started posting consistently on Instagram. I shared my story and I shared how my digital product was solving someone's problem. And just after 20 days of posting consistently on Instagram, I made my very first sale. And to be honest, it wasn't even the money that actually made me cry, because on my very first sale, I received only $2.40. But it was a validation that someone saw value in what I provide and they actually purchased my digital product. That was the moment that changed everything for me. Once I proved it to myself that it actually works, I literally went all in. I started creating more products, ebooks, digital guides, templates, planners, mini courses. I also learned how to set up sales funnel, email marketing, automation, and I know these words might sound very heavy and very daunting right now, but trust me, when you start learning everything properly, all of this start getting easier. I turned my Instagram into content machine. I also started YouTube. I also launched my own program, which is called the Passive Creators Hub, which teach complete beginners on how to start making money with digital products. And slowly with all of this, my life started changing. So my life went from making $0 to crossing over $150,000 with 90% profits, from working in multiple random part-time shifts to working on my own terms, and from feeling burnt out to doing something that actually lights me up. And now, let's talk about you. If you have been watching so many people and wondering what exactly it is, how do I get started, what is it that I'm even going to sell, I don't know anything, here is what exactly I want you to know. If watching so many people make money online makes you feel overwhelmed and you think it's very complicated, let me tell you, it is not. Yes, it is not complicated. To get started, you simply need to understand my simple 4 steps roadmap, based on which I've also created a whole course and community where I teach people on how to start everything from scratch. So if you want to understand what are the 4 steps inside this 4 steps roadmap, this is how exactly it works. First of all, you have to choose one particular niche. And before you say, I don't know what my niche is, I don't have any passion, hear me out. Think about something that you have overcome. Think about something that people actually come to you to ask for advice, or think about something that you are better than other people. Once you decide what niche you really want to go with, the next step will be creating your own digital product. But before you start creating your own product, I really recommend you to watch this video, because here I talk about the top 5 digital products that you should really start from. And the simplest one to start from is obviously ebook. So whatever niche you decide, see what are all the problems that people have inside this niche and what you can actually provide solution for, and create your ebook using Canva and ChatGPT. Once you create your digital product, you just need to host it on a simple platform like System.io and put everything on automation. Obviously, this step is going to be a little technical, so if you face any problem while setting up System.io, make sure you comment that under this video and I will get back to you. The 4th step is to start posting consistently on social media. It can be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just pick one platform and post consistent problem solving and inspiring content so that you can start driving traffic towards your digital product and eventually start turning all of that into sales. And remember, to make all of this happen, you don't really need to have a business background or a marketing degree, because I also didn't have any of this. And digital products, they didn't just change my bank account, they changed my whole identity. I started believing in myself. I started showing up consistently, and now I'm building a business which I once thought was entirely impossible. And if you're still watching this video, I'm so sure that you really want to get started with this business. I want you to take my story as an inspiration and just get started. Don't wait for that perfect time to come. Don't wait when you really feel 100% ready to start. I want you to start now. NOW, now. 2026 is coming, and before you build your 2025 resolution, you have a choice. You can either keep watching other people build their dream life, start their second source of income, start a side hustle, quit their job, or you can actually build it for yourself. And the decision is in your hands. Whatever decision you make sure you mention all of that in the comment, and I will help you to start everything from scratch. I know you have been wanting to hear this, but I believe in you. I believe that you have a strength that you can actually teach other people with, around which you can create your digital products, and digital products can absolutely change your life. Take this as your sign to get started, and whatever questions you have, post it under the comments, and now I will see you in the next video.